So here we are. We are across the road at our neighbor's property where he grows a very interesting fruiting tree or bush. I don't know if you, David, would you call it a tree? And this is called a pawpaw. It's native to Ohio where we live, and our neighbor, our friend, has been giving us lots of pawpaws, and they're absolutely delicious. And actually in this video, we are going to be taste testing it since my husband has not tasted one yet. So this is the pawpaw tree, and you can see it's just almost like a hedge, a couple here in a row. And then you can see these pawpaws. And he said there were some really large ones. You can see that there are some large ones here. So, it's going to be time to taste. So here I am, and today is a video I promised a long time ago. It's the pawpaw taste test. Now, there is a little glitch because my husband did not want to do this taste test on video. In fact, I don't think he really wants to do this taste test at all because he doesn't like fresh fruit. So, prior to this part of the video, I am showing where we harvested some pawpaws, or maybe not harvested, but we were looking at my neighbor's pawpaw trees, and he did harvest them for us and gave us a bunch of them. And personally, I've already tasted them, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the pawpaw, what it is, what it looks like, and describe the taste as I am here on video. So, now, don't be shocked. This is a pawpaw. And you might think it looks like a potato or something, but it is not a potato. It is a pawpaw fruit, and this is a fruit that is the biggest fruit that is native to this part of the United States. It's kind of a northeastern, more of a, I would say, eastern Midwest fruit. This is a fruit that you can use for lots of different things. You can eat it raw. You can put it in jams and things like that. I have only eaten it raw. So, when you cut open the pawpaw, my neighbor told me, when you cut it open, there should be 4 seeds. Well, the first pawpaw he gave me actually had 6 seeds. The next one had 9, and so on. So, they have more than that. More than 4, more than 6 seeds. So, you can also propagate the seeds. But let's get into this. Let's look at this pawpaw. I have one here that I also started to peel, kind of showing you the flesh a little bit. It's kind of a creamy, it's almost a custardy texture, first of all. So, texture's custardy. I'm going to cut this in half. Okay. Here's the inside of the pawpaw. It's kind of a creamy texture. You'll see there's a couple seeds here. There are seeds throughout the pawpaw. As a matter of fact, you have to really search for the meat of it because there's lots of seeds. I want to show you here as I open this up. So you're kind of seeing here now, there are seeds behind this area and seeds behind here. This one probably has like 10 or 12 seeds. But you pop them out very easily. People are going to think this is a little weird maybe. But you pop them out and they're covered with some of the, some of the flesh. Now, they're like in layers, almost like stacked on top of each other. It's really quite cool. So you don't eat the skin. And interestingly, I was reading about pawpaws. I've never grown them. They grow in this area, but they also, a lot of people don't have them in their yards, but that you do find them in kind of dense woods. They don't mind shade, so they're understory kind of plants. They like a rich soil. It can be a moist soil. And I am going to try to propagate a seed because evidently they are very easy to propagate or cultivate from a seed. So I have a ton of seeds. And if you would like to grow a pawpaw and would like a seed, we can connect and I can actually give you a seed. So let me know about that. So I pulled another seed out here. It's almost like in a layer. And so you have to kind of pull the flesh away from the seed. Now, it's pretty good. I think it tastes like a mango, pineapple, and banana all rolled in together. My neighbor thinks it tastes like banana yogurt, which, yeah, makes sense too. If you don't like bananas, if you don't like pineapple, you don't like mango, you're not going to like this. And it is a very interesting texture. It's a custardy texture. One thing about these is that they do ferment very quickly. So if you have like one that is kind of green, it'll last for a while. But once they get to this color, the potato color, they're going to ferment very quickly. So you don't want to hang on to it much longer after that without eating it. So I would say it is not easy to get the flesh off of the seed. If you like those types of fruits, so you're going to love this. It's sort of like if you have ever grown elderberries. Elderberries are, a lot of people love them. I'm not a huge fan of them for pies and things. I am growing some because I'd like to do something with them to make syrup and so forth. But they're very hard to harvest as well because they have these little tiny stems on them. And so it's very tedious. So I would say if you are harvesting, you're trying to get the meat off of the pawpaw, it's also very tedious. But it's not a bad fruit. It almost tastes tropical. I'm going to cut open this one, the original one I showed you, because I think this is a little bit, yeah, this gives you a little bit better idea. This one's not quite as ripe, but I think this is good. So I'm going to go ahead and taste a bit of this one as well. Take the skin off, maybe just kind of bite it out of the skin. Very much mango, pineapple, and banana combined. Very much like that. But it's kind of neat because they are a very historical fruit. They're native to this area if you're from this area of Ohio. And it's exciting to have a fruit that is actually native because a lot of our fruits aren't, that we grow around here in our gardens and so forth. So the pawpaw, very cool fruit. I would recommend growing it. I'm going to propagate. Let me know if you'd like some seeds. And until next time, stay rooted. Bye-bye.